going on, everybody? It's your girl Turtle, and I am back with another Moviestarplanet video. So, I decided to help anybody out who doesn't understand what it was. To be honest with you, I just recently found out and figured out what it all meant and stuff, because please keep in mind, I have not been on this game in almost about a year since I lost my account like almost a whole year ago, and I decided to do a new one recently, within this month. So I decided that we're going to go through and I'm going to show you the best way to figure out if your Dpacks are spawned or not spawned. So if you guys didn't know what spawned and not spawned are, so not spawned means they're like, you got them the correct way. Like you actually used money to buy the Dpacks or whatever. Even if you trade them with someone, like, you know, it was technically bought properly. If it's spawned, that means someone somehow glitched it into the game and basically got it without having to pay for it, pretty much. Because if you guys don't, like, because obviously you guys know Dpacks are something that you can only purchase through the game. You cannot get them, like, unless you either buy them or trade them. That is the only way to get Dpacks. Technically, glitching them into the game is technically cheating. So, and I do have I have a lot of spawns in my inventory. I just didn't know that's what they were. I just thought they were just regular Dpacks when I was trading with people. But it's okay, though. I mean, I really don't really mind. I mean, I'm probably going to end up giving them away anyway, probably in the future. Even if they are spawns, some people won't mind the spawns. It's just a true rare collector and Dpack collector will not appreciate spawned items. Because I'm pretty sure Moviestarplanet is going to be patching the glitch. Or they already did. And they might remove the spawned end items out of people's inventories. So, we shall see. But we're going to go ahead and go into my inventory. So, how it's going to work, it goes by how Dpacks work. They go by how they were purchased. So basically, newer Dpacks that you would buy would be more into the front of the game. So I'm going to show you, for example, the newest Dpack, if I can get to it. The newest Dpack, sorry, ignore that I'm part of a Moviestarplanet Discord server, sorry. If you guys keep seeing that repetitively over and over again. We get so many people in and out. Talking about stuff and sharing things. Trying to get to it, I promise. I bought clothes recently, so like that obviously helps my case with this one a little bit because it shows it pushes everything kind of back. So right here, this one right here is actually the newest Dpack. I don't remember what they call this one, but clearly this one isn't. Well, I already know for a fact that it's not spawned, but you can tell it's not spawned because it's at the very beginning. Because all of the newer Dpacks will be before all the older ones. Like, ones that happened a couple months ago to a year to 2 years will be all the way behind. So, we're going to go through and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So, this hair right here, this one I just clicked on, that is part of the Cowgirl set. That one is clearly spawned in, and you can tell because some of these Dpacks, like, it's like out of like order sequence and stuff. And I do have quite a few that are sadly are spawned. So like this bee set is spawned, the witch set, the demon set, the turtle hair is, the brat set, the eternal, which is funny because this eternal is actually like blonde, and so is the cyborg set. Both of those are what's it called, spawned in as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch that. These are spawned in, these are spawned in, these are technically I think spawned in too. And how I was able to tell if all of these ones were, hold on, let me take all these back off real quick, sorry. It's kind of annoying me looking at it like that, sorry. I'll just put that on for right now. So, how I was able to tell they were spawned in is because they're ahead of some of the newer ones besides the newest one I have. So, I was looking into it and I was looking at I was like counting down the months from behind us. And so, the newest set I have besides the newer one is the Cloud set. So, this one right here. But how I can tell that this one isn't spawned in is because everything, or is it spawned in? It may be spawned in, I'm not sure. I don't know, but how you're supposed to tell is basically the order of, like, the actual Dpacks themselves. So, for example, Santa Baby. This one's all the way up in the back behind, like, most of the other ones. So, like, ones that are, like, behind others like that, like, ones like these ones are more likely not spawned in because they're behind each other, if that makes sense. So, yeah, because, you know, Santa Baby and the Fairy set are older than the Cloud set and the Butterfly set. But the Butterfly set is fairly new, and that's my point to make. So you see how, like, for example, the skis right here. Hold on, let me take these off. You see the ski right here? So the ski set is older than, like, this Inner Demon set, older than this Cloud set, and older than the Butterfly set, but yet the ski set is going, like, above the other ones, if that makes sense. Like, it's, like, in front of it. Technically, the ski set's older, so it should be behind. Another good example of one that's not spawned is the turtle set I have right here, this OG one. So, this one, I look like a mess right now. I'm literally putting everything on. Anyway, so this turtle set is obviously a very older one, and this is a good way to show you that it's not spawned because it's literally behind all the other ones. So, yeah, that's, like, a good way to tell, like, if your items are spawned in or not. Just basically go off the order of, like, when they should have been purchased by, basically. So, yeah, so, for example, like I said, like how the Cloud set is right here, and it's a newer one. Technically speaking, all the sets before it are technically ones that came beforehand, if that makes sense. So, the ski, the bee, the demon, the cowgirl, all of these are spawned in only because they're technically older Dpacks than the Cloud set and the Inner Demon set, because these ones came before those, so that makes them spawned in. So, yeah, that's a really good way to tell. So, if you guys are really trying to question which ones are spawned or not spawned, go into your inventory and just make sure you look up when certain Dpacks came out. Even go to, like, Moviestarplanet's Instagram page. They have, like, them in order, because, you know, they always post when the new Dpack has came out and stuff. And that's, like, a really good way to tell, like, the difference. Because then, like, whatever's the newest one should be the very first one. If you own it, the very newest Dpack, if you own it, should be the very first Dpack you find in your whole entire inventory slot. The oldest one should be the very last one you find in your inventory spot. So if you're finding an older Dpack before a newer one in your inventory, more than likely it's a spawned in one. So there you go. Obviously, people are going to ask questions like, is there really anything wrong with spawned items? Not really. The only issues with them is it's not real. You didn't actually buy it. And it might be harder to trade it just because it's a spawned in item. So, I mean, people might still trade you. I'm not saying they won't, but it's less likely to, because a lot of people they like to have the actual Dpack, if that makes sense. Let's see, I'm trying to think of any other questions that people might ask or whatever. There is a chance with MSP that they might take away the spawned items, but I'm not sure, because there's probably so many, it might be really hard for them to take them all out unless they do a whole wipe out of them together. But be ready, because there might be a possibility you might be losing all your spawned in items. I had to be ready for it too, because I have a lot, which is really sad because I have a lot of sets here that I actually like a lot. But yeah, that is, like I said, if you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the comments and I'll answer them to my best ability. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the bell post notification so you guys don't miss a video by me. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!